Welcome to Kigogona program. I am Monabi Jao Gekoyo from NGAI. I am a scientist and a prophet commissioned by Mwenenyaga. And today we are looking at how some Africans have betrayed their own people. They have betrayed the source, they betrayed their soil, and it is so painful and so unfortunate. I'll start by telling you, when we got colonized in Africa, it was not every African who was suffering, because those Europeans, they were using people. Even there are Africans who are recruited and they are killing their own people, because for them, one thing you have to understand, they usually think that they are higher because of the other things. Some usually think that creation is having a flaw, and they argue, let me tell you very primitively, asking why we were colonized and how. Let me tell you, colonization it was not about Africa. Those people have done evil before. Like when you look at Kenya, Britain, had gone to Tasmania, wanted to kill all the Aborigines. In Kenya, Britain wanted to kill all the Agikuyu. And there are even Africans who are being used, to kill Agikuyu children. The children who are wise and who could be seen like they can liberate Agikuyu, they were being killed. It is so painful. And there are people who will never be forgiven because of what they have done. And for me, I have to tell you that it is so unfortunate, because people don't know the real God, and they usually pretend they do. And some don't want to hear about the real God, because for them, they have presumed they are higher. But then, what is making them rank themselves like that? There are other things, because they are aligning with the mainstream or things from Europeans. But then it is not like that. Let me tell you, those people have been looting. Let me tell you, the danger is when you are like that, you are exposed. You don't have any real spiritual protection. You'll be given food by those Europeans. They have rituals, Freemasonry things. Even they perform rituals. Let me tell you, Britain decided to come back to Kenya after 50 years. So when we were getting independence and having independence in 1963, we fought for it and lost blood. Britain wanted to come back. That is why they left Batuk near the mountain. Mau Mau had gone to Mount Kenya and performed rituals in 1948. And those were the rituals which helped, let me tell you, us to win. Because Britain had killed Wayaki Wahinga, let me tell you. And they performed rituals. Let me tell you, it was so unfortunate. And then, when, let me tell you, Britain wanted to come back, and they were expecting Elizabeth would have died, and Charles was to come. It took more than 50 years for Elizabeth to die. So now, Charles attempted in 2023. And he wanted to come to Mount Kenya, and the military Batuk was supposed to give security. That's why they are there, actually. And Mwenenyaga will kill them, because they are useless people. They are not protecting us. It's so unfortunate, because even the British Army was killing Mau Mau, even raping women here in Kenya. And you can see the shenanigans that you are not a danger of anything. Even Ruto, the rituals were performed. That's why you can see Ruto science deeds, even those IMF. Even as a president of Kenya, you should not be at where the Britain flag is, let me tell you, or the US flag. But then people in Kenya are not able to know, let me tell you, the blueprint of the Creator. They don't know the Creator well. And remember, when we come to God, it is not to joke with. God has enabled everything, not only the earth, even the sun, all others. But then people don't know God for real. For them, they are just interested with the what they are getting, the share. And now they live a life where they despise others, classify others as poor. And it's unfortunate, because even for them, they get the risk the other people are getting. When viruses are made by the militaries, because the militaries of the US, they are making in the Europe, the COVID-19 was released by Donald Trump, during his first term. You can't know such. Those people are doing evil rituals. Even there, they are Freemason. But for you don't know it, because viruses are made at the lab. They target the DNA, the RNA. Because let me tell you, African have been killed a lot, even the African American in the US. But we are not able to help ourselves, because the people we are having, they have first presumed that we are having problems and they are finding solution. No, but they are the problem, because they are not able to discern global criminals and help us for it. And it is so unfortunate, because let me tell you, we cannot continue suffering like that. Even the prices of being be like that. And there are a lot of criminals, even corporate criminals, even in Nairobi, whom Mwenenyaga will kill, let me tell you, because this country will be cleansed. And I have told you that Africa will be one country, having one flag, having one passport, having one everything. Because I'm telling you, the system will be set by Mwenenyaga. The things are ready, the flag is ready. Because I'm I'm telling you, it doesn't mean that we are able to do things by researching or by taking time. No, we are created, and the Creator anticipated everything which can be done. People don't know the right history. Because Europeans are criminals, let me tell you, even out of the Bible. That's why for us, we are writing a clean Bible, restoring the heritage, let me tell you, of the culture, pilgrimage, let me tell you, for you to get the radiation, also the medicine, also the trees, also we are restoring, let me tell you. Because let me tell you, the problem is, Africa is being called poor, but it is being looted. Because the same people claiming Africa is poor are the ones benefiting from minerals, and so unfortunate. Because there are no poor countries, those people are useless. Because actually they don't have any spirit, divine spark. They don't even, but it's unfortunate because let me tell you, don't think the danger is just about the people. For me, I don't want to talk like it is that the people. There is a spirit entity. But then we have people, even those allies who betray us, who usually pretend that they do not have spirit. You cannot ignore the presence of spirit. It's the same way you cannot ignore fire can burn you. Because our spirit will harm yours or harm your children, because let me tell you, you are connected to them. It is people who have been given birth for you to be there. And even if you ignore, you won't benefit, you'll be stupid. And when you die, that's when your aura will detach and you realize where you are. And then the space will end. That is there what will happen. Because you will not be the first person to die. Let me tell you, many people, billions of people have even gone through the lower astral. They have now, some people were lying to themselves, they were superior. But when they died, they recovered, they were useless. Because let me tell you, if you want to benefit, you will see what will happen. These are not shouted things that will happen. And let me tell you, ask yourself what you have done, you have been doing, because that is what you are sharing. Let me tell you, everything you do, you get energy. When you do a good thing, you get a positive energy. When you do a bad thing, you get a negative energy. And there is a neutral ability not to do this. But then when you sin, the negative energy will harm you. It will come back to you because you have made the energy. And I'm telling you, also spirits are there. Things are there as energy. So even diseases, they are energy. Problems are, those things are energy. Because even the physical things, they are not physical, let me tell you, they are physical just when you are at Earth. And remember, you're not only at the physical dimension, the 3D, no. You have your thoughts, which are existing at higher dimensions. You can't touch them, they are there. Because I'm telling you, you have a lot. You have the auric field, you have the auric energy. I've explained to you through Kirinyaga program. So for me, I will tell you, if you want to benefit, remember God is the real God is what will help you, not just saying God, real. Because now I've told you charges are fake, all of them. Because of them, they cannot even answer some things. Like they say that Jesus died for our sins, but they cannot be able to mention two sins or explain well what you did. Because perhaps you are even ashamed of what you did. But remember, when you sin, it is not about someone dying for you because you didn't sin because there was a flaw in the creation. No. Even those useless people who say that the world will end, why do they not say that Jupiter will end or other? Because they are useless people. The earth was not only created for human beings. So I'm telling you, if you want to benefit, God is the one powering everything, even the sun, everything. And people are just as a single globe. But then they are so political. Some are so greedy. They don't even fast. They don't even know God well. And they think they are, some even go ahead to get kids and think they can live like that and think they can survive. But no. For me, I will tell you, if you want to benefit, remember, right now, this century, let me tell you, if you don't align, you will lose your life. You will lose a lot because I'm telling you, you don't even have a right. Let me tell you, those democracies are shenanigans. You didn't choose to be born. Let me tell you, you are never asked if you want to be a tree or a cow or a human. Let me tell you, you are created perfectly, and you are not entitled. It was a privilege. So for me, I'm telling you, you are supposed to follow the law, no sinning, because you are given the ability to do a positive, a negative, and a neutral. So do the positive. When you have a positive algorithm of doing things, you will benefit. And the new Africa, the united Africa, will benefit because I'm telling you that Africa, there is no enemy who will be able to compromise. I'm telling you, even there is no military which can compromise. I'm telling you, the natural angels. They come from Mount Kirinyaga. There are 7 of them. Those forces, 7. The extension of the source, because the creator, the God who created everything, abode in Kenya, in Mount Kirinyaga. It's not about believing. It won't matter because you are a single entity, created, enabled like everything else. But for you don't know God for real because you don't even have much concept. You don't know your cultural heritage. There is a lot you have not put in concept. You are also in churches which were brought by criminals. And it's so unfortunate, even have the concept of Satan or such. There is no Satan. Your spirit cannot even be burnt. A spirit can go to the sun, where the sun is burning, and go there with the spirit body. Because it is not physical at that moment. When you die, you are not a physical dimension. So the physical is so on. You know, I'm telling you the reason why you are being lied to is because for you don't know the reality. You don't have multidimensional reality. Because if you are like, you knew, you could not be lied by those people. So I tell you, if you want to benefit, remember there is diversity in the creation. All tribes were created purely. There is a lot of wisdom. People can do research, know how to make the medicine, each does medicine, make a lot and benefit a lot. But then when we have people who despise who they are and despise their identity, they will never help us grow. They are useless people. If you want to benefit, embrace Mwenenyaga. Mwenenyaga is a soul God, and God is one and holy. Thank you very much.